Welcome back to the channel. I was asked to review a handguard, and which coincidentally at this very moment in time I happen to have a project started and I needed a handguard. So I said, yeah, that would be cool. I could really use a 15-inch one, and they said, well, we have a 12-inch one, and I said, okay, and I said I definitely want the M-lock, and they said, well, we have a KeyMod, and I'm like, okay, send it on over. So here it is. It's from a company called FYLAND. This is the Ultra Function Lightweight KeyMod Handguard top rail for an AR-15, and it is a 12-inch handguard. As part of my Smart Aleck full disclosure, I would like to start by saying that I honestly did not have all that high of expectations, and I have to say that I actually was kind of shocked. I think it's very well made, and like I've already said before, you waste your time saying that you would have gone with M-lock. So would I. I have several things that are in M-lock, and I just find that the M-lock system works a little bit better than the KeyMod. But it also depends on the accessories that you're getting. Jeremy, case in point, you get a decent manufacturer for the KeyMod stuff, and you will find that it locks in nicely. And as far as I guess I really can't complain, because a few things that I actually want to put on here I actually have on hand in KeyMod. So it strangely all works out. It has I will do a follow-up video on this. More than likely, if you want to see a follow-up video on it much sooner, because it's already been shown over at my other channel. Everything over there gets usually seen faster, because the videos are for the most part daily on the other channel. And I also don't really care what WokeTube thinks about what I do over at the other channel. Over here, Mr. Solar has worked very hard to make it so that I'm not completely demonetized. The barrel nut, and as you can see, you have all these different possibilities as you tighten it up. Your spot for your wrench right there. About the only downside, and just because once again we're dealing with WokeTube over on this channel, when I tighten it as far as I can possibly go by hand, if the handguard needed to be like that, the screws are the barrel nut is like that, so I am going to need to get the barrel nut around to about right there to get it to line up. So having not worked with a system exactly like this, it's sort of close to the original style, where you have to line up for your gas tube. In this particular case, none of this gets in the way of the gas tube. On the other hand, it doesn't really give you any kind of an alignment mark, and you are gonna want this exactly perfect, because if you're not exactly perfect, this doesn't have any kind of adjustment in its timing at all. It simply locks in with the 6 screws, and if you happen to be off as much as a hair, you are going to see that where it aligns up here on the with your upper receiver. There is no tabs or anything like that. That is another feature I do really like. So off the top of my head, really the only critiquement I have at this moment in time, and hopefully it doesn't really turn out to be a deal breaker, is that you have to have this exactly timed with your upper. Otherwise it's not going to be right. And it's going to come down to being able to tighten this and stop. What I'm guessing is going to happen is I'm going to have to tighten it a little bit and then slide it on and put one of the screws in place and see how it is alignment wise, because there's no such thing as putting a wrench on any of this. And like I said, the anodizing on this feels fantastic. Giving credit where credit is due. I have anybody that follows me, especially over at the other channel, knows that I have one handguard that is notoriously known as the best of all of them that I have ever worked with, used, installed, and the anodizing on that one feels just like this. Feels pretty good. I will have all the information all listed down below. If you want to go check out, I'll have a direct link to this on there, along with just an overall to Finland's site. T-slots identified all the way across the top is a nice touch. The opening for proper ventilation for your gas tube to your gas block is nice and opened. So this will be going on the latest project, which is the side charger project. So you'll see it first over there. Otherwise, like I said, I will have all of the information, and there's nothing. There's literally no identification. There was no instructions, nothing like that. Like I said, though, it is pretty straightforward. I always make sure I put never sees on the threads on this, and it's just going to be a matter of making sure you get the timing right. In this particular case, I know exactly where it's stopping, and I'm just going to have to slowly creep up on it. But if you're interested in checking out their products, the link is down below. And like I said, I was pleasantly surprised with the anodizing. Overall, the craftsmanship, it is a nicely made handguard, and it would have been really nice to test a 15-inch M-lock. that's for a different day. So okay, questions, comments, please leave them down below, and check out the link if you are got a project that you're working on and you need to find a good handguard. All right, cheers.